Blah, 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 blah. I'm back. Oh, okay. Man, I'm so tired today for some reason. I had a nap after, just before dinner, and holy heck, I was just like, I crashed out immediately.
無駄口は叩くまい。残された2名のマスターとして前例を尽くすがよい。世もそれに応える。いかに兄弟であろうと、あやつらの王道と騎士道、共に叩き伏せるのみだ。
That's the spirit. Although I think we did hear that conversation just before. And yeah, I did notice that it's not too bad, the volume. So, because yesterday I went to stream early anyway, had a little check on how the audio volume was, and it wasn't too bad. Man, it's so empty, there's actually no one now. Only these bots. All that is left in school is NPCs. What did you say? What about losing? Yes, I don't want that to happen, because that will mean death. But don't you worry, I'm married. I'm main character. And main character's always got the plot hole. No, this twat. Why is Itse so... such a pain? Well, there is no one there anymore. No Rani, no one. I'm guessing Rin is around just because? Because we saved her? Where's Rin? Has the system kicked her out? I wouldn't think so. If it was the case, she would have been kicked out earlier, shouldn't she? Yay, amazing Sakura lunch. Does that make me... Whoops. Oh, one's special and one's amazing. Okay, it's just the amount of heal that it gets. Maybe because this is the last round, I do use it after all. Hold on. Let's do have a chat with Alcor. I can't count how many times I've come here, and now the only masters left are myself and Leo. When the final begins, the school will become almost completely devoid of life. When that time comes, will these sisters still be here in the chapel, unable to leave? You need to focus on your opponent, not worrying about us. Just think of us as a scenery. She's right, Torquil and I can take care of ourselves. I do appreciate your concern though. Thanks, Cross. This may be the last time we see each other, so I want to say goodbye now. Don't hold back against Leo, and although I was just an observer, I have a feeling that you'll win. Your compassion sickens me, and you're still a disappointment and a monstrosity. I guess it's something to I guess it's something. Being able to relate to other people is a virtue, maybe. You might not understand it, but every memory of your opponent will make your attacks stronger. But by me saying that, you might place more value on this conversation than you should. Oh, screw it anyway. I doubt there are any Magi still alive as distinguishedly adversaries as you. With that, Torquil Aozaki shrugs her shoulders and gives me a sardonic smirk, and despite the abuse, I detect a hint of warmth. I dare say, or dare I say affection even? Between puffs of smoke I heard her murmur, "You're quite extraordinary." She likes us. Hold on. This won't be the last time we'll see them, because I need to come and do some alterations. Oh, that also actually leads to here. I never knew that. I didn't know you can go around the fountain like that. No one to be seen in the school grounds anymore. How sad. No one in the archery range either. Commissioning lady never change. Oh, cutscene. I walk down the hallway en route to the arena. It is because the culmination of this journey draws near that each footstep feels so inevitable. Why have you stopped all of a sudden? Are you not feeling well? For some reason, as I gaze out the window at the digital sky, Saber chooses to appear. A swordsman exquisitely ensconced in a red ballroom dress, a tyrant protective of all life's beauty. A young woman who gloriously rends life of flesh, more arrogant, more radiant than any other. Yeah, I see. I can walk down a different path. I cannot understand you if remain silent. I am inclined to humor any request you have at the moment, if it's within reason. I smile unwittingly at Saber, always so prideful. I want to protect her smile, even though she is the one who always defends me. Fool, don't make such a strange face. You almost inadvertently made me do the same. Why, it was near sabotage. Had Leo attacked us this moment, we would be caught unaware. Only show that expression in the safety of our room. Master, it's wasted in a place like this. What did I do? Still flustered and visibly angry, Saber disappears. She's the same irrational, charming despot as ever. I shouldn't be thinking this, but the past week has been enjoyable because I've been with Saber. But still, the hour of battle draws even closer. The final battle. No matter how the Holy Grail War ends, I'll be parted from her. But would you now? What if... Looks like firewall. Oh, the war's fixed. Also, don't set off fire alarms. That's a big fine. You should never do that. Oh, this place looks haunting. What is this? The atmosphere of the arena felt more ominous than normal, and the noise felt as if it was going to rip me apart. The animosity being directed at me is almost palatable. It makes me want to throw up. The source of all this hostility is definitely not Leo. Saber seems really on edge, but they're right. This feeling isn't coming from either Leo or Gawain. In fact, I'm almost sure that I've felt this feeling of hatred before. But how is it? I think I understand now. I doubt there are two people capable of radiating such lethal malice. I'm not sure what kind of trick this might be, but you should prepare yourself, Praetor. What is going on? Nothing's ever smooth sailing, is it? The only smooth sailing episode was pretty much the first week. Oh! While walking in the arena, a sudden burst of distortion that sounds almost like a groan pierces my brain. Could it be a voice? Jealous, not yet to die, why myself? That was definitely a voice. I suddenly feel as if a wave of negative emotion is washing over me. Is it the culmination of every previously dead master? Just ignore it, Master. It's just the meaningless lamination of the dead. It's not an enemy of ours. Saber's words immediately bring me back to reality. While the aura of negativity is still very much there, the voice that seemed to ring in my head is gone. There's no doubt as to who that voice belongs to, but how? If I want to know the truth, I have to keep moving forward. Is it meant to be someone I know? By the sounds of it, it sounds like it's meant to be someone I know. Ah! Silly little thing. Ouch. Dang it. Dang it. A little too rare, am I? Good choice. Oh, more of these. Everywhere is still blocked. Oh, dang it. I thought I could 3-chain. Oh, dang it. Holy heck, what? Can shoot laser? Oh, there we go, easy. Oh, more of these. Ah! The distortion sears my brain like a hot iron. Dark thoughts seem to work their way through my entire being. A sudden chill, oh no, the sudden chill that coursed through my body sets to shake, and I feel like I'm being turned inside out. I try to stop the intrusion of these evil thoughts into my conscious, but they continue to enter my mind. His name is dejection. His origins lay in disdain and spite. His name is abomination and hatred. In his past, his scorn and ridicule. In other words, apathy towards everything. What? What is this? These overwhelming emotions. What is the source of this deranged irrationality that is rejected and rejects, denies and is denied? It feels as if it crawled out from the darkest depth of hell. I muster all the strength I can and barely manage to endure the onslaught that threatens to engulf me. The high seldom. Is that someone's voice? I push through the distortion and focus my attention on the voice. Experiment will begin. We will remove the liver to observe the pain response. No anesthesia will be used. What? What do you mean you remove someone's liver without anesthesia? Failure. They'll fucking die. Less than useless. This individual has no right to exist and has nothing to contribute to. What the? No value, no ability. It's a failure. Its design is flawed. The rate of aging is twice that of a normal person. I predict that its lifespan will be 25 years at best. What the hell? What a failure. It's hopeless. This is the most unforgivable of sins committed against nature. It'd be understandable if it came from common stock, but it came from a superior life form. Refrain. Stop. The voice suddenly stops. As I concentrate harder, I can see a figure beyond the distortion. That must be a woman. I focus my concentration as I stretch out my hand. A scene plays out before me. There you are, Miss Alicia. That voice, it sounds much younger, but it definitely belongs to Julius. Though his voice is audible, his figure doesn't appear. This must be his memory then. The woman named Alicia turns towards Julius, but the time has degraded the memory of her facial features. Oh, yeah, what's wrong? Yes, the has carried. I see, so it's there. The sunlight was so happened to time it was. Let us learn. We get if we work just a little longer. And yes, you are so better, Father. No, as I have been that it is be the harm. What's the weird 3 dots in there? The how Master, what's wrong? You must come back to reality. Can you hear the sound of my voice? I am here. The sound of Saber's panicked shouting brings me back to reality. The voice I heard in those memories fade at the end, and I couldn't understand them, but those memories definitely belong to Julius. Perhaps he was trying to tell me something buried under all those dark memories was a cry of sorrow? I have to go on. I have to learn what the owner of that voice is seeking. I'm just jumping into hell myself, aren't I? Oh no, you are fighting me. I was like, what the hell? This thing's not... The fact that this thing's got a front and back, and I just can't recognize which one's which. Oh shit, actually the last one I should have... Oh my, please no. Uh-oh. 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 I didn't save! I didn't even save state. Oh, the last thing I thought I'd do here was die to that. What a freaking waste of time! Is this doubled? It is doubled, right? Nope, it's not doubled. Must be, because it's... There we go. Yap with everyone. There was no one here. Second floor only has the Liberians. Get the lunch. Talk to the Aozakis. There's no one. I totally overestimated abilities in this. I thought I would have died to a near random NPC mob. Okay, let me save state here then. I was getting into the... Some of that. Now the other thing is just I guessed so horribly in that sequence that it was just... I didn't have a second chance. Some horrible guessing that one. Because they're not necessarily strong. Ouch! Oh, what's cursed? What does that do to me? Ouch, okay, that does that. Got it. And use a spell and item at the same time. Hopefully, I guess right. Okay. Okay. And this is as far as we got. Okay, I'm good. I will save that. Whoops. Probably attack. Trying to attack in the last two was not a good idea. That might be a skill in the 6th turn. Oh, frick! As soon as I say that. Removes poison, paralysis, and curse. So stats down, I won't be able to kill you. Oh well, you're just fighting without it then. Oh, shoot, okay. Oh. Nice. I might need a heal often. Ooh, big bull. Look at them look so menacing, fierce. Doomsday. What a name. Will he return to Avengers? What is the... What the heck? Oh, I've taken so much hits in that one. It started with a break. Which is something I didn't expect. Would be an attack. And will it attack now? Okay, no. Get out of here, you don't deserve to be in Avengers Doomsday, you don't get to return. Oh, more of these memories. There it is again. The black thoughts encroach upon my brain like closing waves. Concentrate on the owner of these voices. I'm drawn into those dark thoughts, avoiding the distortions that try to envelop me. I reach out with my mind. Where is that figure? When I settle my thoughts, a scene suddenly begins to play in my mind. Is this the continuation of that scene from before? Let us hurry. Making him wait just a little longer won't be enough to get us in trouble. Anyway, Julius, you're his son. Why don't you call him father? I can't. I don't have the right. I was not born with that which is needed to lead the highways. The one who will succeed the throne is Master Leo. That's how it is. Tell me, what is that he has been so occupied of a slate? He's receiving training by having knowledge burned into his brain. It's a sound thaumaturgical process. What the, like literally burn it into his brain? All of that horrible oh, it is quite literally, isn't it? All of that horrible surgery, and he's only 3. Even as his mother, I so rarely see him. What the Master Leo will one day stand at the pinnacle of the plutocracy the highways have built in Europe. The ruler of Western Europe, a burden that pains a mother to see her child's shoulder. Julius, yes? That Leo. Yes, I exist only for Lecha's or her now to make the Holy Grail have server. The server that I had summoned is an Issachar artist, Nehira and Julia. I realize asked it's all clear about earlier. Even and for life. Could these be Julius's memories of the time before his soul became an irreversible, what? Irrecoverably. Is that what? Yeah. Irrecoverably stained as an assassin. Oh my god, my mouth. I shouldn't have done that weird noises. I focus even harder on what I'm seeing and reach out even further. Something is there. What is it that you want to say? And when I finally reach the absolute depths of the blackened soul behind those memories, why? Oh, I fainted. I overworked my brain, didn't I? Master, don't be a fool. Can't you even open your eyes? You worthless dolt. Saber's almost screaming in desperation and fear. It seems that I'm still alive. My hands are still clenched into fist. I'm covered in sweat and I'm panting with exertion. I give a nod to the obviously distressed Saber to show I'm okay and then slowly get up to my feet. But it was there, a cry for help in the depths of Julius' conscious. I have to know what it means. Has Julius been cursed to protect Leo at all cost kind of thing? He's become this monster that he is. Can I fight that thing? Am I strong enough? Let's not make let's play things safe and not make it difficult for myself and make sure I can get this in rather than trying to be clever out things. Go a little bit guardy, I guess. There we go. I really do need to use my skills a lot more often, but hey, ooh, 2000 XP. That was some juicy XP. And watch me die by this frickin' alligator face. Sodom's gay, but you're a frickin' alligator face. How? Whoa! Holy heck! I nearly retrieved frickin' my flag there. Oh my god, that was so close. That could have been worse, but hey, got through it. Because I did. Oh! I don't want to put too much thought in this game. Come on, let me just play the goddamn game. I don't want to be actually making crucial decisions on when you attack and when you don't. Thing's giving me a lot of XP though. The almost tangible aminosity is coming from the end of this corridor. Although the source of it isn't approaching, I can tell that it is incredibly dangerous. I somehow know that that hatred is directed at me. It is so intense that it feels as if my very soul is being impaled by it. This must be coming from that one person. Why hasn't he moved on to the Netherrealm? Master, I cannot ignore anything that poses a threat to you. Just give the command and I will take him down and make sure he stays dead this time. The source of this feeling of hatred is Julius, but his power seems different than when I last faced him. The threat before me is very real, but I have Saber by my side, and if I don't defeat the enemy before me, I will never make it to the elimination battle. In addition, even as the force of his grudge hits me, I feel something other than desire for my death. I want to know what that feeling is, no matter what may be waiting for me up ahead. Do I now need to fight all of the dead masters? It has been a while since we last met, Cross. The man standing there greeted me in a quiet voice. The serenity of his voice contrasted with the chaotic and noise-filled atmosphere of the arena. You don't seem surprised to see me. Is that not so? You defeated me, but I have returned because of a question I wish to ask you. Also, I will not be defeated by one such as you. I cannot allow myself to fall to one such as you. I don't quite understand what exactly is driving me, but it is those feelings that brought me here. What is he talking about? I understand hating the person that defeated you. That's only natural. But what question could possibly be so important? What is Julius trying to say? You don't understand? Of course, how could you? This is truly just too funny. I am the only one who knows who and what you really are. Unlike a mere ghost such as yourself, I am alive. After I fell, I became a ghost. While falling through the perdition created by Seraph, I fought to continue on. Right at the end, I saw the truth. As the moon cell began to tear me apart, I saw what you really were. As if the remnants of his sanity finally snapped, Julius suddenly lets out a roar of maniacal laughter. In addition to the hatred and insanity reflected in his eyes, there was a sense of obligation and duty. As a killer before me come back from the dead to fulfill his duty? That's exactly right. I could accept defeat at the hands of any other master but you. You being the one to defeat me is unacceptable. Whether this world lives or dies should be decided by us. Choice that will determine the fate of the world should be made by those living in the present, not by you. A relic of the past like you should not be allowed to influence what happens to here and now. What did Julius just call me? A relic of the past? I'm not only a pale imitation of someone's life, but I was never a part of the present? That's correct. You're a reproduction of someone who lived 20 years before the world slid into stagnation. Then all of the imagery that sometimes appears in my dream is the last moment of his life, which ended decades ago. Correct, that's why I cannot allow you to defeat me. The change that must be made in this era will need to be done by us. Leo, my brother, must be a king, or... That's it. That must be the reason. That's my one responsibility. That is what keeps me trapped here. Ah, but nothing matters. Please put me out of my misery. Round 6 has already come and gone. One more person, one last victim. Once I kill you, my duty will be done. This is your final moment. Please, just let me kill you. The man hisses out his command. For a moment, I violently dizzy. As my vision spins, I fall into a pit of darkness. Oh god dang, he's crazy. A violent bestial howl tears through the air and sends a tremor running through the ground. That must be Assassin. No wait, he's different than before. That look of insanity only belongs to a berserker. Master, there is something very wrong with Julius's left arm. My servant mumbled mysteriously under her breath. I see what he did. That's not his arm. He stole another master's arm and attached to himself. Julius must have ambushed a great number of masters and killed them. He somehow managed to preserve one of his victims' arms and appropriate their command seal. I wonder which master's arm he stole. What if that arm belonged to the master of Berserker? It seems that the servant also belongs to the Berserker class. A servant belonging to classes, intriguing. Most servants have only one class, but this one has the attributes of two. His power must be incredible. I can't believe that this servant's mind and body have been able to endure this outrageous injustice. I need neither rational thought nor coherent memories. Everything comes to an end now. Now, burn to ashes. Holy heck, random servant fight? I'm guessing the first attack won't be one of those. It will be one of the key charges. Oh shoot, it isn't! Whoa, what the heck? Half HP? I totally thought the first move would be the key charge thing, but I guess because he's a berserker, he doesn't do that anymore. Oh, well, he still does it. Just not that thing. Now I actually need to think about which one works. Yes, I do that then. Whoops. I nearly put something incredibly dumb there. Oh, freaking. Okay, maybe First Ston's always going to be stalking Tiger now then. Although I could have just spammed that skill rather than trying to fight this like this. No, actually I'm fine. Luckily he doesn't have the HP of Lu Bu. With a ground-shaking roar of bestial rage, the once ferocious martial artist disappeared into the sky. Li Xuan, considered by many to be one of the greatest masters in the history of Baiji Quan. Though he dedicated his life to martial arts, he was undone by the karma his acts of violence demanded. Julius's normally refined features contort as the command seal on the back of his hand glows deep red. No way he's going to be able to use that. Unable to withstand the pain that is surging through his body, Julius hunches over. I can barely watch as he writhes in pain. It's too late to help. Julius's command seals disappear one by one, and his body collapses upon himself. I cannot bring myself to strike the finishing blow, despite the fact he tried to kill me many times over. I can't kill him as he is now. The person from who this body of mine is copied from might have lived their life much like he did. His eyes slowly open. So, this is the end. Julius breathes in deep. There's no longer the madness of bloodlust tinging in his eyes. The serenity in your eyes, though I cannot understand why. You actually have some pity for me. As his shoulders move in time with his labored breathing, Julius looks upon the sky of the empty world covered by the waters of a virtual sea. Remember the question you asked me before the elimination battle? Why do you kill? You were right. You know, it's exactly what you guessed. The Holy Grail, the highways, none of that ever really mattered. When I was young, only one person ever showed me love. Me, who had never been loved before. No one can live without love, not even someone like me, whose life had no value otherwise. There was a woman who taught me that my life had value. She died without any warning. It was so sudden, in order to secure Leo's inheritance. Family had her assassinated. Her final request to her killer was that they protect Leo, my brother. I can no longer clearly remember the exact events. Looking back on it, the whole incident seems so surreal. I liken it to a badly made movie, poorly made, laughably acted, and generally done in poor taste. Julius isn't looking my way, he is now deep in his memories. But since then my purpose was clear. I would work to grant her final wish, and then join her in death. People began to despise me like I was an evil spirit whose hands were forever tainted with blood. But I could accept that, because I'm trying to grant her wish. I had a motivation in life. But you, while destroying my cause, you didn't finish me off. Why? It seemed like you wanted to be saved. I've been more owed by Julius than any other opponent, but inside his ferocity lay a deep melancholy. Behind his frozen gaze, I sensed a man crying out for rescue like a helpless infant. I just wanted someone to rescue me. Maybe I did. Julius cast his eyes down. I feel like I've been lost in the darkness alone ever since birth, never considering that there might be hope or another path. My whole life I've been an insect desperately drawn to a single light far ahead from me. But maybe my life wasn't all that bad. It's bright here. If I could be born one more time, I may live the same way again. Even if my dark journey ends in pain, it means everything to see light at the end of the path. A yellow light can be seen reflected off the eyes in Julius's raised head. Maybe he's seeing the only person who can truly save him. I can only hope that's the case. I'm sad that I'm powerless to do anything for him myself. Hakuno, you are crying for me. I have forgotten the beauty that such gesture can hold. No, don't shed tears for me. Before his fingers reach my cheek to wipe away the tears, it melts into thin air. It's time. My heart cringes as his hand and his feet lose color and become translucent as teardrops. And then... with a faint smile spreading across his lips, Julius disappears without a trace. Damn, what an ending for bro. Okay, these gates are still closed. Looks like I need to just head out for the day. That's quite rough ending for Julius. I mean, it was kind of ominous in the way that he died in the rounds, in the casual, not the casual, in the regular rounds. Give me a minute. But yeah, I didn't expect that comeback from him. And a very sad one at that. I wonder if I'd actually face all of the past masters. It almost seems like that's going to be the case. You dealt splendidly with that spectre we found in the arena. In fact, I am more unnerved that we have not yet encountered our opponent in the area. I don't believe that Princeling would plot anything nefarious, but one can never be too cautious. I wonder if technically that's meant to be the entire 6th day for every, not 6th day, the final week for the last 2 masters. The assassin appears for the 3rd time. Only in the Holy Grail War I could meet such an opponent. Saber had told me not to worry too much about it, but still I cannot help but to think on it. His life was his own. To think otherwise is nothing more than an attempt to massage one's conscience. Regardless of his history or his purpose, he was nothing more than a cold-blooded killer. In fact, he himself insisted on being seen as such. That is all I have to say. Just remember that such a person once existed. That may be true. Just like Saber says, Julius's life was his own. I can't take responsibilities for how he led it. Exactly. I need you to see the wisdom in my words. Let us go, our next fight starts now. I nod an acknowledgement of Saber's words. Now I think about it, I haven't told Rin about Julius. I wonder if she's around today. I think I'll go see her later. Is she even... She is meant to be around, right? I mean, I don't see why she shouldn't be, but she wasn't seen on the previous day.
ことここに至って無駄口は叩くまい。残された2名のマスターとして前例を尽くす。
That's the same thing, right? Yeah, it's the same dialogue. Sure, none of these dialogues would change, but what? The arena got hacked again? What is going on? There is never a non-uneventful day, isn't there? What the hell is that sound? No, Rin is around. To think you actually made it this far, I was sure you'd die in the first round. The joyous expression on the girl's face is totally at odds with the sarcasm in her voice. However, I have to be honest with myself, without her help, I would be dead by now. While thinking about just how much she helped me, my true feeling inadvertently slipped out. Thank you for everything. It's only because of Rin's help that I managed to make it this far. Yeah, what in the hell are you talking about? I was only looking out for myself, same as you. That's it. I wasn't doing anything for you, okay? Maybe I helped you out a little, but all of your victories were a result of your hard work. I had very little to do with them. Remember, the final battle still remains. Although Rin was blushing for a moment, it quickly faded as her mood turned serious again. She's right, the finals await, and a deadly obstacle stands between me and the Holy Grail. I will only say this once, so listen as if your life depended on what I'm going to tell you. Leo and his servant are the trump card the Western plutocrats hope will get them the Holy Grail. Their strength is such that even Lancer and I could not face them unaided. However, I can't explain why, but I have a feeling that everything will turn out okay for you. It's odd for me to say such a thing, even odder that although you're strong, I can't say how. Remember, you're just as powerful as Leo. When the time comes to face him, do not hold back. Me? Powerful? I can't believe that Rin Tosaka of all people would say that to me. Even more surprising is that she's sincere, considering how lost and clueless I've been at times. Her words mean everything to me. For the first time, I received praise from a fellow master. Whoa, what is with that creepy smile? You just won the Holy Grail War. Now go. You should head to the arena. You no longer have time to relax. She then hits me violently in the back, and a solid thud followed by incredible pain. While trying to hide my smile at her embarrassment, I turn and leave the rooftop behind me. Wait, I thought you were going to talk about the Julius thing. Bro, what? You forgot you fucking... You forgot the main plot of your dialogue. Silly main master. I'm guessing we are never gonna see Thingy Miggy back. I wonder if like Leo randomly shows up somewhere. The finals are upon us. Good timing, as I've almost found out what I was looking for. Let's see who finishes first, you or me. Hopefully things will work out for the both of us. I doubt Leo would just be hanging around. But I do want to see if there's like random events. Maybe not. Maybe it wasn't thought that much. Maybe the game was much simpler in design than that. Okay. Oh. I'm flabbergasted by Saber's meek pose. Proud brow makes it clear something's bothering her. Master, why are you looking at me like that? Quickly, to the arena! Although Saber seems to be back to normal, it's obvious that her bravado is slightly forced. If there's something bothering her, maybe I can help. Looking at her, I ask, is something troubling you? With a small gasp, Saber becomes almost immediately wide-eyed and frazzled at my question. How dare you question my resolve? Not even the gods themselves would intimidate me. But I mean, I don't understand these feelings, they're beyond my experience. Saber takes a deep breath in an attempt to regain her composure and then turns to face me. It began when I spoke of you, my past. Now when we are alone, I feel not unwell but odd. Without reason, my thoughts became unfocused and wandered. What could cause such an affliction? Saber's head drooped almost as if in defeat. Is what's bothering her really that serious? Yes, it is. You may not know this, but I'm merely a construct generated by the Moon Cell. Normal heroes, I mean, the situation for Servant called in reality is slightly different. For us of the Moon Cell, there are conditions and obligations attached to our existence. Hold on, let me. Every servant created in the Seraph is required to protect the Moon Cell at all cost. Even if it means the death of my master, but I cannot bring myself to obey this command. Saber delivers this last line in a mumble. I find her childlike embarrassment incredibly cute. Just forget it, and don't say a word. This is my problem. I will deal with it on my own. I wisely decide to hold my tongue, as is often said, silence is often the curse of wisdom. Saber raises her head, a renewed passion for our struggle burning in her eyes. I am angry at myself. I fear my flaw will adversarially affect your success in the coming battles. No, I will not allow my weakness affect you. Master, please forget that I said anything. With that final line delivered in somewhat unsteady tone, Saber cuts off the conversation. Although she's made it clear I'm to forget it, it's not going to be that easy to. The unease in herself that Saber can't identify. I want to help, but I'm not sure how. There's this random conversation that suddenly is like peaking right now. Like, what is up with all this? Ooh, okay, now the weird curse thing's all gone. Oh. All of the doors open? Okay, all of the doors open. Nice. No switch needed. All of the doors in the arena that were sealed opened at the same time. Julius must have somehow hacked the arena and blocked the passages. Master, we should be able to continue exploring. We need to make up for the time we lost yesterday. I agree, and that would mean ×2. And also, save state. Okay, no secret passage. That was by accident. I wasn't meant to hit that. Nothing? Really? Truly? This just exists? Oh, I have no idea what this... Wait, is this a different Telemagic? No, it should be the same thing. You know what? I think she's recovering this one. Hopefully that... Oh, I should have defended on the last one there. Because I think it might be a skill. I think it is a skill. Okay. Oh, I'm lucky. I didn't even have to cross that bridge. Is that a different opponent than the small? Or is it the same thing? It's the same thing, right? Yes, it's the same thing. Okay, maybe that. Oh, my guess game is so wrong. I know I shouldn't be guessing and I should be like making actual deductions, but I'm just lazy. The fact that I need to play this game 2 more times. Oh, my bad, I guess. I think this I won't need to do a heal in between, I can just heal after. Nice. I have no idea what you're gonna do, let's just do this. What? That only... Oh, he got it. Oh, that was lucky. The return on XP compared to how much damage I received is so bad. God? Some of that, I guess. Nice. Man, I only like knowing 1-2 moves really suck. Attack heavy might help me here. Nice. Oh, what's this? There doesn't seem to be any enemies lurking around here, so maybe I can actually relax for a while. Is there something the matter, Master? Perhaps you have become fatigued again? I want to continue our earlier conversation. Saber carries a number of burdens I never thought possible. I really want to discuss things with her. Maybe there is a way for me to ease her concerns, if nothing else. Are you still thinking about that? I thought I told you to put it out of your mind. After all, the cause is... Saber suddenly cuts off what she was about to say and retreats into silence again. Her eyebrows slowly began to frown for some reason. It's almost as Saber's normally tempestuous mood has somehow gotten even worse. Gah, forget about it. All you should be thinking about now is how to attain the Holy Grail, Master. There is no need for you to make my burden your own. Rather, your inclusion will only make things worse. So please speak no more of it. If you care at all about me, forget all I have said before. Although the heat in Saber's voice is immediately apparent, there was nothing threatening in her words. The only way I can possibly respond to that as a master is to say, share your soul with me, Saber. Do you believe me so unreliable? Share your soul with me, Saber. How dare you be so forward? Even one such as I would have shown a bit more restraint. Are you a puppy or are you a wolf in sheep's clothing? Gah, I care about you in a great deal, either way. What exactly does she mean by that exactly? Taking her word for what they are, it seems as if Saber in her own fashion actually likes me somewhat. I'm happy, reassured even. To know how she feels about me, I hardly see how that can be a problem, but... Idiot, that's the problem. If you were to oppose the moon cell, I would fight beside you without hesitation. But that would violate my terms under which I serve. The moon cell would not accept such a servant. More accurately, it would make an effort to eliminate the master of such servant. Knowing the consequences, I have no idea how I should conduct myself in this situation. And though I know what hardships it could cause for you, just the thought of you set my body aflame. I just couldn't come out and tell you that I have failed as your servant. Saber looks down in shame. Servants are required to balance their master's needs with those of the moon cell. Saber is apologizing for upsetting that balance. That is... that means I failed you as a master. No, thank you, Saber. That's right, I'm a failure because I couldn't give a damn about the moon cell. If I were forced to choose between the Holy Grail and Saber, I would pick Saber without hesitation. As my constant companion throughout the war, she means more to me than anything or anyone. I'm not even really alive. I'm just a bit of a random data, but Saber accepted me without question. There is only one thing of value I've received through this series of life and death battles. And that is the bond that I share with Saber. Before her, I had nothing. For that bond, I have genuine gratitude. Your words truly surprised me, Master. A bond, huh? Yes, your words ring true. The connection that we share cannot be described with any other word but bond. Saber smiles in contentment and nods her head sagely. Her normal glorious imperial expression returns as well. There is no trace of despondency she felt earlier on her face, but before we could enjoy the moment... What the living heck is this? What in the hell is that? An ominous figure approaches us. It feels as if its only purpose is to eliminate us both. Is it like the moon cells? Is that the Sarah's physical form? I was curious as to how they chose to eliminate us, but sending a part of themselves, that was unexpected. However, may I be brutally honest with you, Master? I immediately gave the now somewhat indignant Saber permission to speak what was in her mind. I didn't mind because I knew that her opinion would be exactly the same as mine, word for word. This is hardly worth worrying about. That they thought this thing capable of quenching my passion is an insult. I will send anyone brazen enough to attempt to thwart my love into the fiery crumble of the sun itself. Are you ready for battle, Master? Let us show the moon cell the true extent of our power. Whoa, 99999. There's a bit of a cheat. Also, I didn't really heal with all this because I didn't think a weird event like this would happen. Nice, okay. I think like 2 of those moves, I already knew what was going to happen though. Oh, good guessing. Good guessing. Man, what the heck? I perfected that. But let's not get so hasty. Double guard? I'll take that. I'd also take that. What is this weird standing man? Okay, I was only lucky once. Ooh, that's a lot of XP. Am I going to see more of those? And almost as if it was never there, the program sent to kill us vanishes. The bond that we share, even if it's against the rules, I will not allow it to be destroyed. I can feel the power surge within me. It was inconceivable that something so uncouth tried to chastise me. Saber thrust out her chest proudly, looking more beautiful and steadfast than ever before. Unfortunately, her arrogance seemed to have increased 100-fold as well.
行くぞマスター。
Let's get moving, Master. We do not have time to linger here any longer. She's right. Even as we speak, Leo may have already taken possession of the Holy Grail. What we face now was only one of many obstacles. We haven't even gone beyond the first floor yet. But one thing I could say for certain, what I now have with Saber is more precious to me than any treasure.
世の剣もようやく本調子か。
I mean, it's not like Leo can now just randomly go grab the Holy Grail. He needs to bind the system, right? What's the matter and what's the rush? Let us
行くぞマスター。
let us grind a little. That should have been the title. It should be the final grind that. Oh. I'm gonna die to the stupid alligator head. I refuse.
共に勝利を。期待に応えよう。さあ、
Oh, I can understand the weaker move actually. Oh, not that one.
よしとしよ
Oh yeah, these alligator heads actually stronger than the other enemies, aren't they?
う。もっと
Forgot
励
about
むが
that.
よい。
It's actually a strong enemy. Is that why this is so close up here? There's no worse feeling than regret, but the dead cannot stop the living, so we are able to get the trigger. Do you plan on continuing our exploration of the arena? Be sure to not let your guard down,
上
Master.
々だ。ようは嬉しい。
I will indeed look around the arena a bit more. Must be some
マスター、させぬ。
attack. But
させぬ。さて、出直せ。
damn them criticals.
すまない。調子が出ない。
I don't think it's like a 2-2-2 situation.
期待に応えよう。別にだね。
I'm too lazy to do like an exact read.
検討したな。大事な探索を続けよう。
Okay. Oh, elixir,
考
nice.
えるがよい。
That's a rare item. Okay, let me grind a bit. And I should save state before leaving, just in case I've missed. I don't think I missed any secret wars or anything, but. And yes, I should use this more often. So it can get me through things faster.
から次へとこれのやつらよ。
Yeah, I don't care if I got the first 3, I'm pretty sure I can kill it with the chain. There we go, easy.
今だ。大事な探索を続けよう。
I don't think there was any secret wars. Break? Okay, no.
検討したな。こういうは世の役目。
When in doubt, I should just attack. And I feel like it's the best option. Could I sneak in a cheeky level up before I get out of here?
始めよう。
Nice. I think a full level up would be a little bit too much of an asking. Oh, it won't be a double guard. That? Maybe? Nice. Okay. Wait, I just noticed, are the bulls actually the weakest of all of the enemies in this arena? No attack. Oh, damn it, it was a brave. Oh, what? Oh, frick. Okay. So those floaty things give me 200. Whoops. What about you? It was like 100 something, wasn't it? Oh no, it is still 200. It's about the same. I've been there, yep. Yeah, I think I've got the map down. That? Far out. Oh, I just want to know what their moves are ASAP. Whoa, even the alligator face, they have gotten quote-unquote weaker, because, yeah, I don't get as much return on experience. What the heck? This thing can shoot freaking laser balls at me? Get out of here with your laser balls. That's way too much now. That's way too much. Like 10k XP to go through. If I got like 400 XP, I'd be maybe tempted to grind, but with getting like barely 200, nah. Okay, yeah. But first floor is 100%ed. Oh, I didn't save state before leaving that first floor. I should have. Damn, days are going fast. I suddenly realized that I haven't seen Leo once since day one. The only remaining masters in the school are me, Leo, and Rin. At least I have two people to talk to. I just wish one of them wanted to have a conversation right now. We could talk about, oh, that's right, I never asked Rin what she'd wish for about the Holy Grail. Yep, the second floor's open. My terminal chimes informing the challenge. The last challenge, by meeting it, the door of the last elimination battle will open. While I'm immersed in thought, the classroom door slides open and Kotomina appears. Why is this old man keep annoying me? It seems you've been alerted to the next challenge. I'm delighted that my work is almost done. Your opponent has received his notification as well. You do well not to back down now. I don't need Kotomina to warn me that the search for the final cipher key won't be easy. I run the risk of crossing swords with Leo in the second level too. Then I won't see you again until the day of the elimination battle. Good luck. Get out of here, creepy dude. His chuckle sort of undermines the whole meaning of good luck. He leaves the classroom. The last challenge, there are 4 days left until the day of the elimination battle, and my uncertain fate awaits me there. I should do whatever I can so that I have no regrets. Bloody Kotomina. He needs to be a creep. Every time. Oh, special dialogue. The room is pregnant with solemn anticipation of the final battle. Saber occasionally glances out the window. That's right, this is the last calm before the storm, and the last we can talk together. In that case, I want to know more about her life that led her to becoming a legendary soul.
そうか。世がどのような人間であったのか、それを問うのだな、マスター。前回の約束もある。長くなるが、辛抱強く聞くがよい。そうかしこまるな。楽にするがよい。波乱に満ちた人生ゆえ、そなたを退屈させることだけはないと断言できる。
You might need to bump up that audio, because it's like a dialogue section. Saber gives a small smile and launches into her story. This is the story of her birth and death of the infamous Emperor Nero. Oh, what is this weird zoom? Oh, do I need to read it? Is it not voiced? Oh, is it not voiced? It's not voiced! Freaking hell, I thought it'd be voiced. She was born at daybreak. She was the end of the family line, but as the child of a weak father whom no one supported, she was not to seek the throne. The first turning point of her life was with her mother's debauchery. Or debauchery? Nero's twice widowed mother married the emperor, her uncle, in order to make her child the next emperor. In an extreme measure, she murdered the fourth Roman emperor Claudius, and Nero ascended to the throne. Nero had no love lost for her family members, who resented Nero's illegitimate birthright. Put more accurately, she loved the nameless citizens more than her famous noble relatives. Nero decided to take issues with the depraved government and the privileged Senate. History records she was a tyrant who led Rome to decay, and she was, but it neglects to list her reforms. After claiming the throne, Nero gave out money to all citizens in celebration. She then abolished all indirect taxes. Then the Senate attempted to thank her, when the Senate attempted to thank her, she refused, telling them they could do so when she had earned it. What terrible irony it is that her humility would be overshadowed. The path to her reform was rife with thorns. Conflict with the Senate erupted over the unification of the Roman Empire's troublesome provinces. On top of that, her conflicts with her mother, Agrippina, became more pronounced. Nero's mother, Agrippina, only saw her as a tool to become the mother of the emperor. She was trapped by endless dithering with the Senate and a mother who made policies in self-interest. I do not know what sort of fissure emerged in her spirit as a result of those pressures. However, as a result, she resolved to assassinate her predatory mother before dealing with the Senate. But the assassination failed, and the only thing she could do was cut her mother down publicly. This woman tried to poison me even though she was my mother. She had to die for opposing the emperor. This was 59 AD, the year Nero's reputation as a tyrant was cemented.
その頃からだな。世が頭痛に悩まされるようになったのは、銀の杯を愛用したのが原因だの。慢性的なヒステリーなどと言われてはいるが、何のことはない。世は母に逆らえぬよう、幼い頃から毒を盛られていただけだ。解毒薬と毒を同時に使われていたのだろう。母が死に、解毒薬の所在は闇に消えた。世はまあ、そういった理由で常に熱に浮かされていたのだろうよ。
Saber speaks indifferently about a childhood filled with poison and lies and her struggles as an emperor. Then Nero's life took an even sharper turn. Nero's wife Octavia, a woman whom her mother had pressured her into marrying, committed suicide. She murdered her youngest stepbrother in order to secure her influence, and then And then she drove her soulmate to the philosopher Sinasa to suicide. Thanks to her own selfish actions, Nero had become a monster to her relatives while she boasted of popularity with the masses.
セネカに自尽されたのはさすがに答えた。確かな父のいない世にとってあやつはなんだ、世間一般でいう父のような男だった。世は許すと言ったのだ。何度でも許すと。だがあやつは自分の家で命を終えた。許すといった世の言葉を信じてはくれなかった。セネカの話はよそう。そのあたりは史実の方が正確であろうしな。あとはあれだな、ローマの大火か。これも世のマスターであるならとうに知っていよう。よって割愛する。んとなるとあとはもう最後だけか。
Oh, you conveniently take out the parts where you actually desecrated the entire freaking Rome population. Good.
確かガリアにて反乱が起きたのだ。世はこれを放置した。あの時の気持ちは今でもわからぬ。反乱を起こしたウィンデクスを信頼していたのかもしれぬし、もういっそ全てなくなってしまえと時期になっていたのかもしれぬ。だがまあそれがあだになってな。2年が経ち、もう一度反乱が起きた。世は元老院から皇帝の座を追われ、国賊として裁かれる身となったのだ。ここで世の最大の誤算があった。世は市民たちに尽くした。市民たちも世の政策を喜んでくれた。だから最後の最後では市民たちが世の大位を許しはしないと、そう考えていたのだ。だが何もなかった。彼らからは何もなかったのだ。そして
She fled and committed suicide. The various rumors surrounding Nero's end hold one thread in common. She was stubborn. Although she knew escape was futile and had decided to commit suicide, Nero hesitated numerous times. I cannot kill myself. I do not want to die. I have done nothing wrong. Over and over she muttered that. Finally, after much hesitation, she declared she could run no more and cut down her own life. There's more to the story. After Nero's suicide, a soldier delicately wrapped a cloak around Nero's body. Too late, this is fidelity, Nero said. Those were her last words. I wonder what her last thoughts were taking her life in a villa outside of Rome. Does she grieve her own setting sun, or does she despise the rebellions, or does she curse the Roman people for abandoning her after she had devoted so much to them? I mean, Nero burned them alive.
あれは仕方のないことだ。悲しくはあるが恨みはせぬ。むしろそれが最大の過ちだった。世と彼らとでは愛の形が違ったのだ。
Love? So she didn't love her people, but what couldn't they understand? Oh, she did love her people.
世の愛はそなたらの言う愛とはどうも違うようなのだ。この胸に灯る愛は人々のそれに比べるとおおらかに過ぎるらしい。世の愛はわがままだ。何もかも与える代わりに何もかも奪わねば気が済まない。美しいもの、愛すべきものには前例をもって応える。だがそれはただの炎だ。人々が抱く愛とはもっと柔らかいものだった。世はそこを分かっていなかった。いや、気づいていたのだ。でもどうしても理解できなかった。 私には彼らの友愛がどうしても。
It seemed their value system were different. That's why Nero was chased from the seat of his empire. Knowing her, I at least have a vague understanding of how her love and the people's love differed. Her love burned out, offering and devoting everything. Her passion burned brightly without regards to permanence. Nero loved her citizens as she thought was right. But the love her citizens proffered was different, and the difference invited Nero's fall.
当然の話だ。世は勘違いの愛を市民に振りまいていた。彼らが世を愛する道理などなかったのだ。だからそれが無念だった。なぜ世は多くの人々が抱く当たり前の愛というやつを共有できなかったのかと。
Saber gazes out the window, a faraway look in her eyes. Perhaps she was thinking of the red sky and setting sun she saw in her last moments. If she couldn't share their love, then she must have been alone. While this woman could love more than any other person, she could not experience the joy of being loved. Her lavish expressions of love were not enough to satisfy her people. In the end, unloved, she tried to push the dagger into her own throat again and again.
やめぬかその話は。死にきれぬとは我ながらみっともない。だが死は怖いのだ。あれは痛い。世は二度とはごめんだからな。そなたも気をつけるがよい。
I sense a lie. I don't think pure fear of death dictated this woman's hesitations. She struggled because she didn't want to die and didn't think she had done any wrong. But really, she didn't want to disappear because I have to love the way they do. That was it. She couldn't bear the thought of dying without anyone loving her. I shake my head to cast off the dizziness. It was like I had been drawn into the events themselves through the bond of the contract.
世の話はこんなものだ。存分に生き、存分に楽しんだ。だからそんな顔をするでない。いろいろあったが、差し引きでは良い人生であったのだ。そなたはただ世の光だけを見ていてくれ。
Fond reminiscence plays across her features. She has made some peace with a life filled with betrayal, suffering, conflict, and misunderstandings. If I were a knight, I would genuflect and kiss her hand. All that stuff about magic circuits and sword techniques aside, this woman is truly a legendary soul. It is impossible to deeply admire such a person for making peace with a soiled life.
どうした？しきりにうなずいて。何か発見でもあったのか？
Of course, all this time I've been protected by her strength, but one day I wish to become her equal. I want that more than anything. And so I finally found it. I shouldn't ask of this the Holy Grail. It's too wasteful to ask of this. It's too wasteful to ask this of the Holy Grail. It's so boring yet so me at the same time. It's so boring and yet so me at the same time. Ooh, EX level finally with my servant. So you can reach that far. But what does it really give me? Just extra matrix, just extra information, I guess? Or will it like unlock something special at the end or something? Like, is doing the yappers the reason we can beat the final boss? When I arrive at the roof, I'm surprised to see that Rin isn't in her usual spot. How's it going, Cross? Why don't you come up here? Oh. A voice comes from overhead. It's Rin Tosaka, looking at the sky from the top of the entryway. Accepting her invitation, I go into the indicated spot where Rin plops down beside me. Why am I so hunched down like that? Come to think of it, I don't think I ever told you the reason I entered the Holy Grail War. From out of the blue, she starts into a fairly serious topic. As data, you have no idea about life outside the war, so let me tell you some of the basics. For the past 20 years, the world has been in status. Things have never gotten better or worse. I agree with Leo about one thing. Change ignites conflict, so maybe status isn't such a bad thing. That's what I thought at first. Then I realized just how joyless life has become for everyone. For most people, simple joy is something trivial that's easily overlooked or even dismissed. However, for Rin, the lack of joy or even simple happiness was enough to spur her into action. It seems that in reality, the world is being warped for some unknown purpose. Without change, there will be no chance for things to improve, no matter how much time passes. The only thing that can happen in such a world is that people stop living and merely exist. That's why I oppose the highways and everything they stand for. My goal was to overthrow those who have traded progress for stability and give humanity a real future. I fought alongside others for many years, but our foe's power was too much to overcome. But the Holy Grail contains enough of a power to topple the mightiest of the foes. That's why I'm here. After her last statement, she takes a deep breath. Then she turns and looks at me with an anxious, almost worried expression on her face. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm not asking you to use the Holy Grail to make my wish come true. After all, only the winning master has the right to make a wish, not a dropout like me. But I just wanted you to know why I entered and how I felt. That I'm basically a rash and impetuous person who'd choose chaos over complacency. That's all I wanted to say to you. Sorry about making you sit here and listen for so long. With that, she cuts off any further conversation and stares up at the fabricated sky. Right now, all I can do is gaze at her profile. But I wonder why so much of Rin's speech was in the past tense. I can see resignation cloud her expression as she continues to look up into the sky. She has entrusted a great many secrets to me right now. Only the master who claims the Holy Grail can leave the Seraph for Rin. The days before the final battle will be her. Don't look so down, and don't underestimate me. I've been probing the Seraph every day. Don't worry, I'll find a loophole. Now stop thinking about me and start focusing on Leo. The sudden smile was enough to lighten my mood and make all of my angst go away. I doubt there's anything under the sun that would be a match for this girl. Of all the people I've known throughout all this, she's definitely the most important to me. But what about Saber? I thought Saber was the most important. You cheeky bastard. Wasn't it like a few moments ago when you were like, Saber is the best, you know, is the one that I bonded with the most? And now you're like, Rin is the most important. Tisk. You greedy. Why is Tiger here? I know I've been making you work really hard, but this is the final one, honest. I have a feeling that somewhere in the arena there's an object that grants wishes. If you go and get it for me, I promise I will leave you alone. Really, no more requests ever. You can find it today and only on the arena's second floor. Could you please go get it for me now? What do you mean there's something that grants you wishes that's not the Holy Grail that I can pick up for you? I read that one. Let me do a cheeky double speed. I'm pretty sure there's nothing, but hey, who knows? Leo might pop out from somewhere random. Oh, and he did pop up somewhere random. The younger Hawei stands in the hallway, a red-clad prince waiting to grant me an audience. It's Leo. It's okay, I didn't bring Gawain with me. I have something I wish to speak to you about. Leo's words are disarming. It's true, Gawain, who is usually by his side, is nowhere to be seen. When you fought my brother, I did not expect you to escape digital death. You bested him, though. And it is a credit to my brother that you have held out until the very end. Thank you for that, you have my gratitude. It's hard to tell if he's agitated about his brother's death since he's thanking me. Could any normal person be so calm in this situation? It gives me the creeps to listen. My brother was weak. That is why he was selfish and defensive. While he said he believed me, he really just believed his childhood promise to his mother. But he must have been happier that way. If Leo's mother was the woman who Julius mentioned at the end, and the one who wished Leo well, then he must have been happy when he died, remembering that face and that voice. At least I think so. Anyway, you did well by my brother. I know he would want to thank you, and hold your tongue, Leo. There is no need to converse with your enemy at this point. I told you not to manifest, Gawain. Awkward. I apologize for his behavior. He holds no malice, so please try to forgive him. Castigated by Leo, Gawain frowns and disappears. Not missing a beat, Leo continues. In any case, our battle commences in just 4 days. I look forward to the unparalleled battle ahead of us, Cross. He speaks with sportsmanship, but I can tell he doesn't think of that he will lose. I'm still curious about one thing. Why is Leo participating in the Holy Grail War? The reason why I want the Holy Grail? For world peace, of course. The Holy Grail will be effective in strengthening the Hawei's rule. Hawei's management system is what keeps the world stable, the real world that is. Neither strife nor poverty exist within its limited domain. Expanding the boundaries of that domain is the top priority. Maybe some people will feel a bit stifled by the system, but it is for the greater good of humanity. We want the world to understand that. I don't think Leo is lying. He truly believes he's performing a great service for humanity. He's self-righteous, but looking at his face, I'm jealous of his self-confidence. It's better to forget doubts like he has. Okay. I'm gonna save here and end for the day. I drank all my water. My mouth is icky. I did so much yapping because there was so much dialogue. Maybe the next stream I can finish off the Leo thing, and I'm guessing there's gonna be something like after that. So with yeah, that will mean tomorrow the next stream will, as in like Wednesday, right? Yeah, Wednesday stream will maybe be the end of it, but who knows? Okay, I am going. Bye. Get out of here.